have been soloed through the long-range traverse in Newfoundland, or is that New Zealand? Newfoundland. And across the Cape Breton Highlands in winter with LLIT, Live Life Intense. Sarah runs a blog and recently started vlogging her adventures on YouTube. Sarah, David, thank you very much for being here. Please welcome Sarah. May I start your presentation now? All right. Now, well, before I do that, a bit of a huddle. Need you. You start talking.
Hi, I'm Sarah Joy, and for the most part, I'm a solo adventurer and have backpacked many trails in Atlantic Canada. Told stories about my experiences on my blog and my YouTube channel. So this is me in 2018 on the Jack Pine Trail on a Cape Breton camping trip. My then partner wanted to go home, and I didn't want to go home, so I drove them 6 hours home, came back, tried to do it solo for the first time, but my anxiety took over, and anyways, that didn't work out. So here's my second attempt at Bundy. I decided to go where my heart sings, which is Bundy National Park, and I met my new best friend and my hiking partner, which is me. And I got the pictures, and yeah, successful. And yeah, being alone, you have to rely on yourself for memories. So I started writing everything down and journaling it because my memory of my best friend is not the greatest. So we have it written down now. And yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, good thing I know how to control this. I randomly decided to buy cheap Amazon gear and took on the loops at the Bluffs, the 4 loops alone. It's 30 kilometers in Halifax, and I learned here never to eat inside of a tent because there is animals, as the sign says in there, and they will come visit you. So it didn't scare me though, because I kept going. And okay, yeah, so then I went to do a modified Bundy circuit and in Bundy National Park's backcountry. And I bathed in waterfalls, slept on the beach, heard bullfrogs for the first time, and never felt alone because I always had myself for company. Oh, geez, this is the next one. Took on Chignecto in a heat wave, did Kenobi Canyon during Hurricane Elsa. I realized the importance of checking the weather because the water crossings in Kenobi are no joke after a hurricane. And I'm laughing, but it wasn't funny when I was alone. So 2020, I picked up Benoit Lalonde's Waterfalls in Nova Scotia book. There's also one for New Brunswick, and did a selfies Waterfalls of Nova Scotia tour. Those are all the waterfalls I went to visit, and it was awesome. I started learning GPS and mapping. Oh, this one's a slow one. So yeah, I learned how to do cold dips and decided to explore all of these waterfalls again in the winter season because they're a totally different waterfall in the winter with all of the beautiful stuff that's like the snow on the trees. Yeah, anyways. I joined a Facebook camping group called Winter Camping Nova Scotia. Made good friends with like-minded people. The group has trips during the winter season and welcomes you if you can brave the cold. And yeah, so when Keji backcountry early spring was a thing, regardless of the snow that night, there were ticks on the Channel Lake Loop. And bring Atlantic tick spray to avoid stripping down and screaming in the big dam parking lot in front of a park ranger. My imagination is soaring here. I hit the Fundy Footpath solo right after the pandemic. This is my favorite hike. This trail is over 40 kilometers with ups and downs totaling over 10,000 feet. It's a beautiful trail. And then we have this one that is also in New Brunswick, the Nepiskuit. And it was 4 nights and 5 days. I did that one in the late fall in October with -0 mornings. And yeah, volunteers keep that one really beautiful. There's teepees, warming shelters, and rope bridges. But yeah, so this is Live Life Intense Across the Highlands Winter Expedition. You get to see the White Hill, which is the highest point in the Maritimes, or in Nova Scotia, Nova Scotia. And yeah, here is the Long Range Traverse in Newfoundland. I did another solo trip there. You will want to bring map and compass skills to this one because it doesn't actually have a trail, so you will get lost. Don't rely on your phones and your batteries. So this is the East Coast Trail in the Avalon Peninsula, and I did that a few years solo back. I did half of it, the northern half, which I thought was absolutely stunning. It covers still over 100 kilometers, and I did a cowboy camp, and at 2 in the morning, I got soaking wet because of the Newfoundland weather. Here is our trip to Kenomi with Winter Camping Nova Scotia. And this trail is an economy and is the one with the water crossing. So it got hit hard by Hurricane Fiona, so it's still recovering and not recommended right now. And yeah, so I continue videoing my adventures, making and editing videos. It's very time consuming, but it's also very rewarding. And I love playing with music and bringing everything together, and yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. And my plans, I just returned from Costa Rica, so I'm working on my videos for that. And after that, this summer, I'm going back to Fundy and doing the footpath again, and I may redo the Nepiskuit in the fall, just to have it all on video. So yeah, that was a lot of talking. As I say on my YouTube channel, thank you for sharing these moments with me. Hopefully this inspired you to take on some hiking adventures in Atlantic Canada yourself. And thank you, everybody. And have a good day.